know, the Knicks got off to a fast start, but when you employ as many old bodies as they did last year, it's hard to sustain the level of play you need over the course of a full season.
Chicago's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. D. Rose and Jimmy Butler, the back inside, Gibson and Noah. And it's Dunleavy in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. And it's Butler missing. And Clark, you said it, the Knicks did hit that lull last season right after the All-Star break into early March. But Steve, when the vets saw the finish line in sight, they picked up their play and got back in it.
That's right. They won 13 games in a row late in the season, catapulting themselves back into the top tier of teams in the East and let everyone know that they would not be exiting the playoffs early. That really was the start of that run.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
There's no doubting, guys, that point guard Derrick Rose is the toast of his hometown of Chicago. But Rose has never been the type to court that kind of attention, preferring to keep his head down. He said, quote, "My whole life, I was always the one everyone was talking about. I've never really wanted the attention, but it has always been there. And the better I play, the more attention I get. But I hate attention. It's weird. I'm in a bind." Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he's a piece of work, isn't he? Thank you, Doris.
People have talked about the defensive renaissance in Chicago as a big part of their turnaround, and that's accurate. Bibbs has done wonders for this team defensively, but another aspect is that they've had one of the deepest benches in the league the past few years, too.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Go back to what you said, Clark, about Chicago. It is a credit to them that they've been able to constantly add or draft talent that is ready to step in for him, and Steve contribute off the bench.
Yeah, no doubt about that. You think about Taj Gibson, a late first-round pick. Jimmy Butler last year really emerged as one of the best young players in the league. Great story. So terrific job by the Bulls front office in figuring out which player to take later in the first round.
19 seconds left in the third.
Probably should hold for one shot here. Clock is on their side.
Yeah, no-brainer. They can hold it for the last shot.
Kicks it to Dang. Wide open look. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Dang's got 15 points.
Well, I like the way he orchestrated in tight that time, fellas.
It's all tied in Chicago. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports.
Tune in next Sunday, November 3rd. Kevin Love and the Minute.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. James has a two-pointer. The putback connects. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
That kind of putback turns a simple rebound into a highlight play.
He assaulted the glass to the right, then assaulted the rim.
Yeah, now that's getting the job done on the board.
And New York looking at who they got. Anthony, Stoudemire, and Chandler, their front line. J.R. Smith out there with Flash. Here's Boozer. It falls. And that shot brings them to within just one.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Here's Flash. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
The offense was getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Here's Rose. So a close game sees New York take this one. It was tight, but they managed to come up with the win.
You know, nobody wants to lose a close game, Kevin. It's much better to win those tight ones.
And that'll wrap it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and thanks for tuning in.
The team really had to earn that win tonight. How did it feel there at the end with the outcome still in question?
I was feeling confident the entire way. I knew that if they got close enough, I'd just drop another dagger on them. These are the kind of situations I thrive in, man. But we sucked it up and got it done. I didn't even have to hit the buzzer beater like I'm sure many of you were hoping I would. There'll be plenty of chances for that moving forward. For now, man, we'll just take the win.